at first.
You didn't get the gig?
No, they came down to Drummoyne Rowing Club and checked me out again. And
yeah.
Ivor said, just call our management. We're going to New Zealand, and then we're going to America, and we're going to New York.
Goodness.
And then we're going to Europe. And the furthest I'd been was Canberra in a car to play the tennis tournament. I shouldn't be telling you all this, it's pretty
It's fantastic.
And then all of a sudden...
It's like a Hollywood story.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
My mum called me up one day and said, "Why did you put all that stuff on my doorstep?" And I hadn't. I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "You left a whole lot of your photos and, your stuff on my doorstep. What did you want me to do with it?" And I didn't know what she was talking about. And when I eventually went over to have a look at the box, I realised it was a whole lot of photos and whatever from my life. And it could only have come from one person.
Better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone.
Australia's finest female singers, Amanda Easton has been a darling of the indie pop scene over the past few years, thanks to her unique theatrical style and quirky sound.
I dance to the music in my head. Don't pity, 'cause I hear this tune instead. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking. Shoot my poison arrow through my heart. Shoot my poison arrow through my heart. Shoot my poison arrow.
Hello, so here we are at the Wallflower shoot.
Come here, join me. I can see it frightens you to look into my deepest blue. But I'll be watching you from here.
Hang on, here we are. Can you hear me? I really hope you can hear me. The chat is not working for me. Everything was working great, and I couldn't get Katie here, which is going. And so I set up everything for private stream. Have a fiddle, and it's obviously stuffed up all the settings, and I've only got a half. So, but I'm here, and I'm hoping you can hear me. I should be big time celebrity making. Hi, Sid, how are you? So I'm hoping that you can see me and hear me, because that'll be a step ahead. And it's all about the tech. And of course, I decided my attack got huge. That my vocal attack. Can you hear me normally? Save your life now, huh? Are we live? We should be. Anything could be happening though. Oh my goodness. You know, I used to do this live streaming lark a few times a week. I know, just a little late, dark. You would not believe it. I had everything perfect. Oh. And we couldn't get Katie on the screen. So I set up everything private. It still does not like it. I'm using Streamlabs. OBS decided just to but there you go. So I had to relearn Streamlabs, and now half the menu disappeared from Streamlabs. But and now I've gone green. Okay, that's great. Why have I gone green? I think it's something to do. Oh my goodness. Well, it's kind of traditional that everything goes wrong, isn't it? Let me just, yeah, all the filters have disappeared. All right, so everything changed. That private Katie. Everything was actually working. And no, but I can know what to do. Green screen. It's crazy, isn't it? Dark, I don't need to tell you how technology is. Let me. That should do it. Yay, you can see me now. All right, so obviously all the work I did earlier. So I'm going to have to. How are you all anyway? You don't want to hear me just complain. Let me drop out, audio drop out. Oh, my mic cuts out when you speak soft. Maybe a noise gate set is too high. Thank you, Chirp the bird. Let me try that because I did put a noise gate on it. Maybe I'll just take microphone. How is everybody? Stand up and do a turnaround. And does that help? Does that make things thin? I tell you what, you know, I'm just going to get rid of the noise gate altogether. Hopefully you can hear me now. I'm just going to turn myself up. Fantastic, Kitty. How are you? You're sitting there in silent tears. I hope they're the happy kind. Sid. I hope they are. I'm so happy to see me streaming today. Do you know it's been, Chip? Do you know it's been a year? I think the last stream I did was it was a Chris stream, as I like to call it. And then life got in the way. I toured on and off this year, it's almost last year, for much of the time, and work got super busy, which I'm not complaining about. But I think I was trying to keep up my COVID level streaming, which was 3 times a week. And I know I went to one a week, but it's still, it's just doing 5 gigs a week and a stream just got too much. And I shouldn't have gone down to 0. I kind of went from, up here to nothing, and I missed everybody. But of course I had my health challenges, which was the main reason I stopped at first. And then it was just hard to get going again. And after a year, I can tell you what, everything changes. I mean, in life, yes, but even in technology. And OBS decided just to not completely work. So I had to learn an entire new system, which is already playing up. And I don't really know what I'm doing, let's face it. So I'm just going to check a few things while I'm talking to you. And this system... Bird, how are you going? So good to see you. I'm just reading all through your messages. So it's supposed to be streaming to all platforms. I wonder if Katie can tell me whether that actually is happening, because I'm only seeing chat from Twitch. Yeah, there I am. And there are comments. So, Annalisa. Yes. Is the sound still dropping out? We can't hear you. Try flapping your arms. Hopefully you can hear me now. I see and hear you, but... Oh. So I'm on Facebook now. So Restream isn't working properly, basically, because I'm supposed to be able to see it all. But your voice is dropped out occasionally. Good to see you here in the USA. Ah, yeah, says Johnny Appleseed. I know. Gosh, a year is a long time. I'm on Facebook as well. So, who is Chip the Band? That's Chirp the Bird. Very close though, huh? I have to look actually when I look at your usernames because it is, oh, thank you so much for your Twitch Prime subscription, Kitty. Much appreciated. Okay, so I'm just doing a few. That's partly my fault that the sound is dropping out because I don't know. Just blame me for everything. I am moving away from the mic. It shouldn't really matter that much, but apparently it does. All right, I'm just going to try a few things. So I did a whole lot of stuff to the stream earlier that got lost. Ooh, I just saw some bats fly past. So I'm just trying to redo those things while I'm talking to you. And for some reason, I can only see the chat from one platform, but I am checking. Steve, hello from Scotland. I bet you it's the opposite kind of weather there. It's stinking hot today. My phone says 30 degrees. Debbie, how are you going? Seem to have worked in all seriousness. That's good. The flapping the bird thing, I'll have to remember that from next time. Jen and Casey from the Central Coast. Sound okay now? Oh, good to hear. Thank you for letting me know. You know, Annalisa, as a producer and a live singer and everything else, that sound is our whole lives, but it does tend to not be the easiest thing in the world to get right all the time. And there definitely are challenges with the live streaming. Okay. -3 in Scotland. Yeah. It's kind of the opposite. Here we've had some really hot days, haven't we, Aussie folks? And Bert, you're in the inner west. Sorry, Central West. I'm in the inner west. I'm sorry, I'm just, look at me, looking at lots of screens, but I'm looking at you guys. I'm just trying to make sure that if anyone's talking to me, then I'm actually answering them. So I'm flicking. Hey, Melanie, how are you, darling? It's nice to see you there on YouTube. For those of you who are usually on Twitch, and you might be on Facebook or YouTube at the moment, Twitch is the one that I can see most, but stay where you are if you're there and you're happy, because I can see you, but not as easily for some reason. Because technology. Now, who remembers that control that is about the knobs? Sydney, surely you remember that one. I think it's control knobs. Why aren't you happy, Sid? What's going on? I can see you now. The Windows update last night. That's the one. That's how I've been feeling the last couple of weeks getting this stream ready. Well done. Well done on remembering. Oh, you're not happy. Are you not happy because I'm not performing live? That was a step too far. My head literally would have exploded like that emoji if I had to set up everything else. And because I've got 5 gigs again this week, I just can't do it. But next time I stream, I will also perform live. It's I just knew that it was either stream without doing it live or don't stream at all, because I don't know, 20 hours maybe setting this up and it probably doesn't show. And other streamers are going, oh, it's not that hard. And it wasn't as hard when I was doing it all the time. Well, it kind of was. It's 34 degrees there today. So you've got a few degrees on us, I think. It's about 30 here. But I actually really love the hot weather. But in this little attic room, it does get a little bit too hot. Some Christmas command. Yeah, I've got the Christmas commands going live, so you've already seen that probably, but there's some you can try. So for those who are not familiar, unfortunately they only work on Twitch. This is why I love Twitch, because they have all those little extra things, but I'm so pleased to be able to stream multiple platforms that, you know, wherever you are, welcome, and I will be able to see your messages. And Maloney is from Rockhampton in Queensland, so I can imagine it's probably pretty hot there as well. Of course I remembered you. They permanently suspended your account. That is so rude. Well, I hope permanently. Does that, maybe you can just go under a cheeky other name. I don't know how these things work. Dark says it feels like -6 degrees there. Wow. Sydney, you still haven't told me why you're not happy. You're using your old clunky laptop, John. No, I'm just going to blame your laptop. It's you. It's you and not me. Yeah, remember those secret commands? There's a couple that they're words that I really hate to say. They just make me cringe. I think a couple of those are the secret commands, but I reckon you guys can probably remember those. Anyway, what's going to happen today, if all goes well? Because another thing that happened this morning too is that my computer just restarted for no reason. I was just in the middle of actually having a nice conversation with Katie, and we were doing our test stream, and it just switched off and started again. And then the same thing happened with my hairdryer. Twitch is a bit geeky. That's why we love it. Ah, that's the one. You remembered. Did that work? No, it might not have worked, because I have to press another button to make that cheeky one that I'm not going to say work. So really, I pulled a number on us, Katie, doing that private stream today. It stuffed everything. Anyway, hopefully that's about to change, because we can't have a stream without that cheeky word. I can, but I can't chat. Well, that's the whole point of Twitch, isn't it, Maloney? Oh. Okay. So I'm trying to read. It's about this little. I'm trying to read, because I know you can see the chat from all the platforms on the screen, but that is about this small for me. And that's at the moment all I can see. So I'm trying to switch between platforms. So if you're having a chat to me and I'm ignoring you, I'm really not. But I can see Facebook here on the phone. So, and thank you for all the hearts and the love. It's just so nice to be here. I remember, especially during lockdowns, that this was just such a happy place for me, because it felt like, even though we were all in our tiny bubbles, that I had like a magic window to the world. And I loved it from a, you know, watching other people's streams point of view, as well as being in my own. It just felt like you could open a secret little door and, you know, a whole lot of friends are on the other side, but you're all safe and happy. Just so good. By the way, did I get rid of that echo that was here this morning? I think I did. I'd like to have done something right. By the way, I'm now sitting in an American-style 1950s, except it's got 80s neon, diner. And that's because I'm here to celebrate the year of the release of Drama and Doo-Wops, my mini album that is influenced by music of the 50s and the 60s. And Katie's going to come on in a little while. And I don't know if you know, but Katie's a really good writer and really interested in writing. She's written a couple of live reviews for shows that I've done recently. But she's also put together a whole lot of questions to interview me about the album. But this is a watch party, so the idea is that we watch the album, because I've done videos for the songs, and but it is also just an excuse to hang out. So yes, very excited to be here, even though naughty Streamlabs is not letting me see my chat. So, oh, come on. Let me see my chat. I want to see these lovely folk. Okay, let me go. I'm just going to go over to Twitch. I get really close. Where's Smokey? Well, the echo's gone. How good is that? This morning I had an echo. Oh. Yes. That is happy birthday for Sid. And I hadn't forgotten you, Sid. It was actually yesterday. Smokey may well grace us with her presence, but I'm kind of hoping not. Because as much as I love her, she tends to do this thing. The newer computer that I have, the desktop, has got a tower that sits on the ground, and she always wants to jump out the window, and it's a perfect landing space for her to get to the open window. And her paw, without fail, lands on the power button. She just turns the whole thing off. And I have covered up the power button kind of this clever way so that it's still on but covered. But she'll manage to, cat it and turn me off anyway, I'm sure. Oh, you drop out for a quick business call and hope to see you back. Videos for all the songs. Yes, all the songs from Drama and Doo-Wop. So there's only 6? 7? How many? Let me have a look. I've actually got it right here. So this one's on vinyl, so it's not quite as impressive as this one. I have to do this because it's traditional. This is the vinyl that I released last. This is Wallflower. And this is Mini Me. This is Drama and Doo-Wop's, my EP, and it has 6 tracks on it. So this is me squinting at the screen trying to read the chat. Okay. It's supposed to be over there as well. Here we go. Now I can only see Twitch. So Tuck Shop Dave, I hope to see you back soon. Oh, you don't have the new one, Chip. Well, you can listen to it today. Thank you, Katie. 690, says Sydney. There's probably about 90 songs I've released altogether if you count all the albums. You enjoy listening to your EP? Thank you, Bert. Well, Chip, you can make up your mind today because you'll hear all the songs and you'll go, nah, they're shit, I don't want to buy that one. Or you'll go, that's just fabulous, I want to buy that one. Let's hope it's the latter, but, I understand anyway. Anyway it goes, I get it. So Annalisa, how are you? Annalisa is a fabulous singer-songwriter, producer, artistic person who doesn't live in Sydney anymore, so we miss her, but thank goodness for the internet. So let us know what you want to hear them all today. All 90. You might be the only one left by the end of that stream. Okay, but I thought I might play a little behind the scenes video, so cross fingers that the video works, because I only tried 4 different video players before I could get one to work, which is probably more a comment on me than the video players, but who knows. So yes, I'm going to play a bit of a behind the scenes thing, and then I'll attempt to get Katie on, which worked perfectly in our test, but that means nothing. That's okay. I don't live in Sydney either. Well, thank you, Chip. Well, today is all about Drama and Doo-Wops, but I will play a few of the other songs, videos too, if you want to hear them, see them, that is. Okay. All right. Now, this is a good test. I just dropped my phone on my foot. It's really heavy. Okay, so, did we try again? I might have missed it. You might have tried it. Did we try? There's 2 words that I love not, that I turned into commands, and that should be working now. I know we tried it earlier. Yeah, don't worry, we'll play those 2. I know which ones you mean, Sydney. Well, I know one of them. I'm not sure of the other ones. You're back! I hope it was a very good call, Tuckshop Dave, and that Daggy. Yes, I can help you with Daggy. Is Daggy going to work? Yes. And there is the picture that I was referring to on one of the other commands. Yes, it worked. That is amazing. Some things are working. That's good news. Okay, so Bloomers. Was that you that started that? I'm not sure. I'm going to blame you anyway. All right, so I'm going to play a little bit behind the scenes video to start with. And this was the behind the scenes of the video shoot that I did. Sorry, it was actually a photo shoot for the album art and all that kind of thing. You spelt it wrong. Ah, that's the thing. It's quite particular, isn't it? And you have to spell it the way I spell it. It doesn't mean it's correct. It just has to be correct according to me. That's not going to work, Dark. If I end up coming back to this live streaming lark more often, perhaps I will create a command with that. Or that one. But in the meantime, here is a video if the video decides to work. Let me have a look. Oh, you're kidding. That is one of the things that has reset. I don't believe it. Okay. While I'm talking to you, oh, no, maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Really? Just me? How can that happen? Okay, let's give this a go. Oh. I'll take this with me. Okay, behind the scenes. Let's see if I can get this to work. Oh, I think it's going to work. I think it is. All right. But I have to go here to make it work because it's being funny. And I know that's blank, but not for long.
Good morning, I'm Amanda, how are you? You might have noticed I've already got my first look makeup done. It's going to be a 10-hour day, but I'm sure it'll be fun. So I've written a whole bunch of songs that I plan to release in 3 different EPs. So today I'm doing photography for all 3. And the lovely Sharia, this is kind of going to be a green screen situation, but we're using a white wall instead. I'm going to show you around. It's just the most amazing place. I want to stay here for about a week and do stuff. It's just incredible. You'll see a whole lot of different props and a whole lot of sets from different eras. I'm just in love with this place. The ones that I'm using, we'll show you. Hey Joe, what you doing? This is Andy, who has done the wonderful makeup work that you see here. This is one of my very good friends who is helping out today because she is style queen extraordinaire.
And steamer.
Check out all
the
this.
shoes as well.
Oh, the shoes.
Look at those green.
Oh, they're my faves. Those green. All happening. Don't want any outcasts. I'll give the woman. It's time to change your view. You love your sense. Your heart's in a mess, and you wear it all over your vintage dress.
Okay, that worked, right? So chirp. I turned stuff down. Whether it was the right stuff or not, I don't know. Has it stopped the clipping? No. Thank you for your feedback. And, you know, you realize you guys are all the guinea pigs because I'm doing this all again tonight at 7 p.m. And hopefully I will have ironed out some many glitches. Then again, I might have some new glitches just for the new people coming tonight. And if you want to come again and hang out, then you'd be so welcome. Maybe you'll see something better. Paracetamol, still not used to that word. Yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it? It just sings so well. Paracetamol. I love it. So, yeah, let me know, Chirp, if the audio has improved. And do you think it was everything clipping, like the videos as well as me? Or it could have just been me? Oh, thank you for the hug, Bert. Much appreciated. Oh, it feels like old times, doesn't it? Oh, there you go. Yes, and Annalisa, I just saw your message. That is the word that I was referring to. Am I the only one that dislikes it? And I'm not going to say it. You'll miss that one because it's 1 a.m. Oh, 3-hour drive tomorrow at 8 a.m. Yeah, you definitely need your sleep. Where are you going tomorrow? And if you've already told me, I apologize. Is this a birthday trip? We did say happy birthday to Sid earlier, but just a reminder. You know, what I usually say, we did a Rumours Fleetwood Mac gig at the Vanguard on the weekend, and there was a girl there whose name was Rhiannon. And her parents, she only looked about 18 or 19, but her parents obviously named her after the Fleetwood Mac song Rhiannon. So as soon as we were playing that song live, her and all her girlfriends, they were obviously there to celebrate her birthday, all got up and just went crazy. And one of her friends going, that's Rhiannon, that's Rhiannon. And there was a reason I was telling you. Oh, that's right. What I usually do when I find out someone in a venue is having a birthday is I get everyone in the venue to buy them a drink. That's very irresponsible of me, isn't it? The thing is, you say that and about one person will do it. So at least one person might buy you a drink, Sid. Follow-up appointment on your eye surgery. Well, I'm glad you're taking advantage of the birthday freebies while you're in Phoenix anyway. Mike is fine. Oh, just the videos were too loud. Oh, okay. Thanks, Chirp, for letting me know. They sound right in my headphones, but yes, technology. I blame the knobs for everything. Yeah, the couch with the taillights is cool, huh? I was looking everywhere for a 1950s set. Either a real kind of 1950s place, not going back in time, but you know what I mean, something that's existing in real life that's 1950s themed. But I ended up finding a place only a couple of suburbs away that has film sets, and one of their sets was that diner set. So, yeah, pretty cool. I'd like that couch. Headphones. Again, I keep on dropping my phone on my foot. Okay. All right, so this could go anyway since, you know, Streamlabs has, excuse my French, shat itself to a certain extent. Let's just see how the collab cam. Oh, you must be logged in. Thought I was logged in. All right. Okay, well, that would maybe explain a lot. Let me see if... All right. I'm going to press some buttons now and see what happens. Anything could happen. I had that free drink thing happen to me years ago on my birthday. I went home with about a bottle of tequila in my system. Yeah, I probably should stop doing that. It's not very responsible, is it? Oh, and I rode a motorcycle then. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay, well, the computer is doing that twirly cycle of death thing. In a good way. It's logging in, hopefully. So maybe that's why Streamlabs is looking so weird. Uh-oh. Have you lost me? Oh, thank you. Tuckshop, I appreciate it. Because you may know, for those who don't, I had a cancer diagnosis, which is the reason that I disappeared from Twitch probably quite suddenly from your perspective. And it's obviously something that I'm happy to talk about. I kind of think it's better to get these things out. But it was a pretty hard time, and, you know, I dropped a lot of things. I mean, I kept working, and it's not as if it's been a terrible year of unhealthiness, but it just did take me a while to get back on track. And I had to consider my stress and, you know, my workload and all that kind of thing. So, yes, but I'm glad you can notice the difference, that I'm looking healthier. I should be. You should see what I eat. Oh my gosh, not enough chocolate, I can tell you that. Anyway, Streamlabs is, I can see that I'm still online and streaming, but Streamlabs is not letting me look at my dashboard at all now. So I might have to disappear and come back. But yeah, you can still see me, right? I can still see me on Twitch. And let's see, on Facebook I'm still there as well. But yeah, I don't think Streamlabs likes you trying to log into Streamlabs while you're using Streamlabs. However, if I'm using it, how am I not logged in? Answer me that, huh? Okay. Well, I might have to disappear and turn off the computer and turn it back on again, which is always dangerous because the camera will decide not to work. And all the bits and pieces may not work straight away. I'm a powerhouse, never enough chocolate. Oh, thank you, Annalisa. Okay, so yes, I'm going to disappear for 5 minutes, hopefully 5 minutes, just while I restart the system. You know what they say, turn it on, turn it off again, turn it on again, something like that. Kick it, all of those things, and it should work better. All right. I can't even, it's probably just going to disappear in an explosion because I can't even press stop streaming because I'm literally not logged into Streamlabs, which is just weird. So I'm just going to have to, I don't know, turn off the computer and that'll be it.